Hey mama, how are you doing? I'm Andrea Tran, a registered nurse and a lactation consultant and IBCLC, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel, Breastfeeding Confidential, where I talk about all things breastfeeding. I've been helping moms and babies with breastfeeding for over 25 years, and I want to help you too. Now I'm going to talk to you today about how to make pumping more comfortable. If you use a breast pump, and the vast majority of moms do, you'll want to hear this. First of all, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my super informative and helpful videos. So I'm going to talk about how to make pumping more comfortable. I'm also going to talk about why it's important, other than the obvious reason. I mean, hello, more comfortable, sign me up. But there actually is another reason why it's important that pumping be as comfortable as it can for you. So you have your flange or breast shield. It goes by both names. And you want to make sure, so the first thing that you want to pay attention to is that it's the right size flange. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you've seen my audio-visual aid, the Betty Boob I call it. And when you put the shield on, you want the shield, the tunnel part there, you want it to be just a little bit bigger than your nipple. And you can see there, that actually might be a little bit too larger of a flange for this size nipple. Now, when you start pumping, sometimes the nipple will swell a little bit. So, start pumping, see what happens. If your nipple stays the same size, or does the pumping cause some swelling? Because if it swells and starts rubbing on the sides, then this size flange is going to be too small, and you would want to increase it so that there's no rubbing. So that's the first thing. Make sure you have the right size flange. The other tip is to take a little bit of lanolin, and just a little tiny bit, you don't need a lot, and you rub it on the inside of the flange. And that just helps the plastic glide over the skin more comfortably. Moms have said that it can be a game changer in terms of how comfortable pumping is. The other thing that is important in terms of keeping pumping comfortable is that you use the right suction setting. Now you want to set it to maximum comfort. And I tell moms that setting it as high as is comfortable is not the same as high as you can tolerate. So what I recommend is that you turn it up until you get to the point where you go, oh, that's a little strong, and then you back it off a little bit so that it's comfortable. And the reason that comfortable pumping matters, other than that obvious reason, is that it can help you get more milk. So that's the reason that you want to make sure that pumping is comfortable. And if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Check out my blog, breastfeedingconfidential.com. You can check out my blog post or my other video on 9 ways to use pumping to increase milk supply. And I will see you next time.